We were commissioned to do a drinks cabinet for this wonderful double-height hall space. The way that I always interpret an idea with a client is to sit down and sketch and start putting down on paper some ideas. One of the first ideas that I looked at was to create something that had a relevance to the period of the house. So we used Soane, an architect of the Regency period, and a lot of Soane's ideas were based in ancient Greece. Looking through some of the wonderful books, you can see the ancient Greece parmettes and how they were interpreted, and how we would then take that onto the cabinet itself. Importantly, this became almost the ears, the top finial section of the cabinet. We decided to investigate thoughts of chinoiserie, which are all kinds of different interpretations of the Chinese culture built up into layers on red or black lacquer, so that when this cabinet became a cabinet that turned into a bar, you had this amazing statement of a beautiful color that was suddenly revealed. The next idea was to be able to work out what this red lacquer was actually going to represent. We chose the most wonderful views of the nearby area, so therefore it had a sense of a place for this cabinet. I think it's really exciting to be able to have a cabinet that reveals itself to be something completely different from how you expect it to be. The cabinet and the entrance hall is wonderfully architectural, quite austere. The sculpture on the top creates this amazing eye line, being able to then suddenly fling open these doors and reveal a complete change of color and mood. This suddenly becomes the most wonderful bar when it was a display cabinet. It's really delightful to actually look at the parmet and the way that the parmet sits on top of the cabinet. It's described in all the Greek architecture as a building, and here it is being represented straight into a cabinet. The other part of actually making a cabinet is to make sure that it's practical. You have a sink for water when you're actually preparing the drinks. Importantly, you have access to a small minibar fridge that sits into the lower section of the cabinet. It's such a privilege designing a piece of furniture specifically for a house that's being created, to feel part of its history.